Hey everybody, and welcome to part 2 of the CSGO Cheating Explained series that I'm doing on my channel. In this part 2, I want to go over two things. First of all, I want to give a broad explanation as to why people cheat in CSGO, and then I also want to go over how to use cheats, how to inject them, how to be safe, and how to make sure that they work properly. I'm not going to be going over how to paste stuff in Visual Studio and how to build and do it that way. I'm just going to be going over how to get a cheat from the internet that you pay for or is free and doing it that way. So first of all, why do people cheat in Counter-Strike? You'll get a lot of different answers to this question. It's a really broad question that a lot of people will have different answers to. I'm going to give my answer. I cheat in CSGO, and I've been cheating in CSGO because personally I feel legit playing is boring. I feel like playing legit after so many years has just gotten boring and I need a new aspect to the game. And people might say, well, there's stuff like surfing servers and bunny hop servers and you can get good with KZ and, you know, all these different aspects of the game, but they're all still legit playing, and I wanted to try something new. So eventually, whenever I came back in 2019, 2020, the cheating scene had grown so much because the game was free and people just got so many cheats and was just using so many cheats. I just figured I want to try out some cheating. So I downloaded NoviHacks Free, was my first cheat, and I eventually paid for Advanced because it was just the first one I found, and I loved it and I thought it was a lot of fun. I wasn't very careful and I did end up getting my main account vac banned, which really sucked, but that was just my own fault. And another reason why people cheat in CSGO is the worst reason, which is that they want to ruin the game for others. They want to make the game unenjoyable for others, and they want to closet cheat and not admit to cheating, and they want to buy FACEIT cheats and ESEA cheats, and they generally just want to make the game unenjoyable, and they want to shit talk and make fun of people for not having cheats, and I will never agree with that. I think that that's a really stupid reason to cheat. I think if you're going to cheat to ruin the game for others, then at least don't shit talk about it and, you know, be toxic about it. Just keep silent and play legit and cheat. And, you know, if people call you out, then just be yourself and don't be toxic. I think toxicity is one of the reasons why the 2020 scene of HVH and CSGO cheating is so terrible, because 80 to 90% of people who HVH are just toxic brainlets that think they're funny being toxic, and it just sucks a lot, and it makes it really unenjoyable to join HVH servers sometimes when all you hear is people arguing and being toxic to each other, people calling other people 2020 new fags, and, you know, all this stuff about, oh, when did you join and what cheats have you had and what private cheats do you have, and stuff like that. And it's just not fun. And then you have to mute the whole server, and then, you know, and then it's all quiet, and, you know, I could go on and on about that, but that's just another reason why people cheat is just to generally just be a bad person and be toxic. And then I think that one of the other lesser reasons why people do it is because it introduces a whole new community, a whole new side of CSGO that nobody was really aware of. Discords and forums and help here and there, and servers on CSGO that are dedicated to hacker versus hacker and getting a skill for hacking. And yes, there is skill in hacking in CSGO, depending on how you hack, especially for HVH. You really have to develop a playstyle for cheating in CSGO with HVH. You know, you could have game sense or the best cheat in the world, and if your playstyle sucks, then you're gonna perform bad and you're not gonna get a lot of kills. And I think people sometimes expect to get an invite to a cheat and pay $20 for it, and then wonder why they're not performing well and getting a lot of kills. And I think that I need to make a whole new episode for that, to just kind of go over how to get a good playstyle for cheating and how to understand what different features do and to use them to your advantage. And I definitely will make that at some point. I'm kind of going to wrap that up there for the reason on why people cheat in Counter-Strike. Just all you need to know if you're new to cheating is don't be a toxic asshole, and 60% of the community will not hate on you. The other 40% will, you know, continue to hate on you regardless, because they're just the way they are, and there's no change in them. For this next part, I want to go over how to inject cheats and how to stay safe with them. And the biggest cheat right now, the biggest free cheat is OTC, and everybody knows that. OTC is OneTab version 2. So the second version that released, it was cracked, and it's generally just the most widely used free cheat for everybody. But the issue with OTC is that because so many people use it, new players tend to use it too because they don't want to pay $20 a month for a cheat. And I completely understand that I was the same way. But that runs the risk of people putting rats in OTC downloads. You know, if you ever see that, then you got to steer clear. The biggest way to steer clear is to know what kind of link you're downloading. If someone DMs you on Discord and they're like, hey, I saw you need an OTC download, here it is, and they link you into a .exe file, do not run it. I don't care if they know you in real life. Do not run that .exe because there is a 99.9% chance that it's got some kind of a logger or if it's some kind of a rat, and your PC will be turned to dust before your eyes. It's just a bad idea. Just get a free cheat at that point, like rat poison, or you know, some free version of an existing cheat. Don't run the risk of downloading a dodgy link that someone sent you just because you don't want to pay for a cheat or because you don't want to take the time to look for a free version of a cheat. Now, if you want to HVH, you know, you can't really just get a free version of a cheat because they don't give you HVH options, like NoviHacks doesn't give you it. Project Affinity, you know, they don't give you the option to get those kind of stuff. So what do? Well, there's only one real download link for OTC, and I'm going to show you it right now. Alright, what you're seeing here is what I found after a lot of searching to be a verified download link. If you ever see it, .dlls are direct links to download a cheat from. If it ever says .exe, never download it. 99% chance that you're going to get ratted. .dlos are safe to download because they can't contain rats. And that's just how it works. You know, a .dll is an injection. You run Process Hacker or Extreme Injector or SAS or whatever, and you inject it straight into the game. You're not executing .exe and running a library and all that kind of stuff. So github.com/vetted/otc/release. And this was updated back in June, so it's not updated, but it's what I'm showing you is a verified download link, not an updated link. If you want an updated link, you can go and search for that, but I'm not going to spend the time to search for it because it's kind of hard to find, to be honest with you. But if you want OTC, here it is, and I'm gonna download this just so I can show you how to do it. So I'm gonna go over to where I save all my cheats, and we're just gonna go to OneTab, OTC, and then I'm also gonna get DorkSense, which I talked about in my last video. We're gonna go to download loader, and we'll just put it right here. Oh yes, always make sure that you have your antivirus turned off, because every cheat is falsely flagged as a virus, and that's just how it is. Every single cheat is detected as a virus, and you always gotta turn off your antivirus. And if you have malware bytes, or if you have any other, you know, sorts of antivirus, you always have to turn it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and run CSGO, and I'm also gonna run an injector, and I'll tell you that there are three kinds of injectors that I recommend. That's SAS Injector, Extreme Injector, and Process Hacker 2. I'm going to be using Extreme Injector for this video. You can use any injector you want as long as it's a safe link. I would just recommend Process Hacker or Extreme Injector. They're just generally easier to run, and they don't require a lot of setup. And it's just generally just make it easier on yourself. So as we load into CSGO, I'm going to open up right here, and I'm going to navigate to Extreme Injector. So this is what it looks like. You want to go to Add DLL, and you're going to want to find OneTab, OTC, you're gonna want to go to select and then scroll down until you find csgo.exe, or you can just type it in. It's not all that difficult. So once you're in game, load up your injector and just hit inject. It's gonna go in and run the console, and bam, you have OneTap.su. I'm not really gonna go over how to config and stuff. I'll maybe get that in a different video. Now this OneTap Cracked has been updated. This might not be the most updated version. I'm just showing you a safe way to get it and how to inject it. It's that easy. Just running an injector. It really is just that easy. It's not difficult at all. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and quit the game, and we're gonna do DorkSense now. The .dll is in their Discord, which I will link down below. It's right here. Let's actually do this in Chrome. This is from the developer himself. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up. Right there. Alright. Alright, so once we're in, again, we're going to go to Cheats, load up Extreme Injector, DorkSense, inject. There we go. Alright, so this is DorkSense. It's kind of self-explanatory. Every menu, has the same look to it. It's all boxes and stuff. But I'm also not going to bother configuring this. If you want to config it, I will be putting links to everything in the description, everything that I have here. But yeah, this is DorkSense, and that's how you do it. Just Extreme Injector, inject the DLL, and you're good to go. That's all I'm going to be covering for this video. The next part will probably be covering how to config a cheat, or if there's something else you'd like to see, let me know in the description, and I'll see you guys later.